Nice. He's still trying to skewer this. He doesn't want to go down, doesn't want to retreat. He wants to take a body with him. But the first casualty here to the CTs will come in the form of Taz, dropped off E-Box as Fur splits into the site. Reeds will nullify him, and finally Tarek's able to get himself out from the doors. There were flanks upon flanks in this round, and so, as everybody dies for Kinguin, closer and closer towards this middle split. First point of defense will be Rollin, and he's now getting curious. Now he's walking around, and he's got himself at least the first kill here, but he cannot handle the pressure of an additional 2 players in his face. Now, at least Kinguin have gotten their rotates over to the A site. They will be in position to try and stop this. But Benai's, oh, he's still got his eyes up. This is great from Kinguin. 4v1 with Fallen left. And because of the smoke grenades, Kinguin could wait on the other side, just like they had been doing since they...
Now it's just going to be left to the main and Squeaky split. A retake setup from Kinguin, and it could only get better than this. It couldn't get better than this because they've already found 2-man advantages. MiBR are going to have time to get this bomb down on the site, but it's going to be a bit of a task to hold on to it in the post plant.
Yeah, certainly considering the double incendiary still up for Kinguin and the proximity of Rollin. I mean, he could skewer this here and now. He will get himself the first and the continuous spray down the second. Fallen back by Fork, only good for 1. I mean, they were so bogged. So he's going to double back and try to take Squeaky Door, but I feel like Fallen's got his head on a swivel.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Whoa!
You hate to see it.
What is that?
And now that bomb is so stranded. I mean, Manais could try to commit to this. You can see his team already trying to rebound back towards this side of the map. Manais unsure as to whether or not Fallen was alone, but what he does know is he can just try to keep himself in control of this device. Manais misses the shot on the man who has retrieved the bomb. And with 40 seconds left, Stu could walk away from this.
Need to hurry up though. Kinguin has started to realize now the opportunity to go towards B is in the plan of MiBR, so they've started to draw back Mouse. The thing is, did MiBR even commit? They still have players in main, they've only boosted a couple over, so this is going to be the mid-split with the bomb, and Fur coming back to the site that has 2 Kinguin players on. As long as they hold on to that Squeaky Door, things could be very good for Kinguin.
And he knows that there's an opper over here because he heard Manai shoot. So coldzera not spotting anyone on highway is going to try and clear out Z, but look at the clock. There is 8 seconds left. This bomb has to go down. It's going to try to plant itself on the other side of red. The players in sight can do nothing to stop it. They found a safe spot to plant that is so smooth, but it's not over because Reitz is still in here. And he's got his work set out for him. Too much to handle. And I scope back in, misses his first chance, but he's been given a grace for just a second. Looked like he'd have a high hope, but no. Fallen even denying the heaven peak above, so 4v3 as bomb crosses over. Taz quickly trying to get some real estate behind. He's not quite certain whether or not there is an anchor here, somebody holding on to the flank. There isn't. In fact, we've got the defenders all between the checkers and the bomb site. coldzera's even inside of the vents, a little cheeky. Hoping to blindside Taz if he does take a step forward, but it's honestly very likely that they just hold and look for some exits.
Yeah, again, this economy is not unstoppable from MiBR. Kinguin can certainly put a dent in it with a kill or 2 here. And they're going to have an opportunity, at least for coldzera, who's exiting through the vents. It's going to be Taz on the other side. Not the angle you're going to be looking at typically, but he moves out of the position. Big error.
Oh, that there is no way on a full execute that they could lose. MiBR with a little bit of clarity of mind might be able to take Taz out. They see a chance here for a boost to have occurred, and Taz swings out wide with the crouch spray. Wants to fall off, but can't make the adjustment in time.
Nice though in sight. He's able to get himself a second. Taz was lucky to have been alive. Fallen. Yeesh. He's going to give up half of his health for that duel, and so it is the numbers.
Love to go into great detail about this, but I'm pretty sure somebody's going to execute before I'm done, and I'll regret it.
Oh, look at this push. Stewie's already in the spawn. Mouse is going to trade things back, so it's not all bad for Team Kinguin. You did lose that man advantage, but you still just have a second player here. First, still aggressive as ever. Mouse still doubling down. Kinguin have actually made a bit of a mockery out of MiBR at this point in time, but where will they end up? It looks like the B site.
Yeah, you're walking into coldzera. So, best of luck. He's got the cover to try and fall off after the duel. Eventually gets it, but it's used up a lot of his ammo. He's got 6 rounds left, and that's not going to be enough. Now, Fallen has to clutch. This has been a 4K from Mouse. He could still find himself the ace. but it's Taz to take it.
The food stand by.
Stewie's just going to commit to the spray down and even takes down a third. He knew he had enough bullets to get it done. Here's Fur. He has come from the shadows to catch Taz by surprise. 1v5 on Mauzino. He's already been found out, so this is just Stewie winning a round for the Brazilians.
They have a main control, so Fallen called. Hey, it's probably going to be B. You guys can leave.
He might be able to stop this. It's only 10 seconds left. If he drops a bomb, this round could be over. Fallen's found the first, and first doubled up as well, but the bomb has made its way to the site. It should just go down in time, but that could be it for Team Kinguin. It's surrounded by CT side, and there's only one player left up for this team. Kaz is going to grab a quick kill, but surely that'll be all she wrote. Somehow crossing for the bomb there.
Just spotting bodies for up and above. Cannot get himself a second. Now Stewie's got a flash to play with. That's when he tries to find his kills, but he's not going to force the issue. That's fine. They are still maintaining the push outwards from Kinguin. They are still isolated inside A main, but those two kills where the CT step forward could definitely change things. I mean, the health is so incredibly low, but the clock's at 45 seconds, and we've got an interesting position from an ice where he's going to wrap around towards middle. If he skewers this A site, then it could put Taz in a position to succeed, but Fallen has moved towards a forklift, so his back not exposed, and now that the smoke has faded, Taz is on full display, and he just gets popped. His noggin sloppy. Manice now gets the chance, but he can't get either kill right away, so he's been figured out, and remember, 3 HP is all he has to play with.
Oh, this is the hardest of crossfires to try to figure out. Fallen just getting that information allowed him to know.
As his teammate has already been taken out of the equation, but he's just hiding in the smoke, staying alive, delaying as long as he can, but he can't do a thing post that. Mouse takes him down, and that's 2 gun upgrades to the side of Kinguin.
2 CTs up now. Like you said, the upgrades, that's the most important thing. It's not just distance frags with the M4s in the dirt. No, they have been acquired. Mind you, the riflemen for Team Kinguin have also been softened up. But clearly they're not going for this round. Fallen just wants to deal some sort of damage. This is just one of those moments whereby Kinguin throw. But here comes the execution into the A bomb site. We have seen smooth nade usage from Kinguin, and they've done a good job of flustering the defenders, making them move and not allowing for them to be comfortable in their positions. But they have been comfortable in landing and sick shots. The spray down from Fur is going to be good for only 1, but again, you can't get past all of these bodies. They're so stacked up on the bomb site. MiBR just clamping down now, and a knife from Stewie.
Gang!
To make sure that they are conditioned to not want to do it all the time. Coldzera getting called out of his spot right out the gate. Tarek now with a lot of pressure put on him. Once again actually dies to the spam. Taz knows exactly how he's going to play that smoke. And that's it. The site has been excavated. Not even the bones of the players remain.
Well, how are MiBR going to dig themselves out of this one? And my cup of tea ready. Oh, it's a fast mid play though for Kinguin. House is just going to deck Stewie goodnight. The Penguins are out to play, it seems, and Fur's going to get mollied into the open. Another one to the slaughter for the Kinguin side. This is a half-fight from MiBR. The AWP is the only rifle left up, but it might just be enough. Fallen does take down Taz in response. The thing is, those guns are pretty irretrievable unless Kinguin give up the mid-control, which they do, only to go back towards B.
Coldzera's in the corner though, and he's got the element of surprise onto Rollin. He was trying to clear a little longer, and that's now going to allow for the double peek to come in. These eagle shots needed to get the kills because now they've been given a chance to disengage.
With the third player though on Kinguin, here to keep their options open, has already made his way up highway. That's Mouse to make sure that they have a safe passage back across the map. An insurance policy, if you will.
And Fallen thinks he's already gotten ahead of the curve, holding across. He might be able to get the bomb. Oh, that's a big kill. Does he realize there's a second player up here?
It's going to be a close one.
He thinks he has to plant. Mauzino pushed out of position, legged by the AWP, and now knows that he needs to deal with this threat as well.
Both of these players for MiBR are incredibly close to falling. It's going to be a reposition here from Fallen as he goes back into Z. Mauzino still trained over towards the truck wall. And Tarek, as he clears out forklift, is going to have to be first contact, I'd say. I think he may have just heard the scope.
Yeah.
He just heard the scope from Manice. Now Manice is going to come across, and Tarek jumps over. No! They got it! up his
No
team
time.
for success.
Oh, they
And the
have the kid.
defuse is there.
Oh my god.
Trying to use a bit of a verticality. Now they're going to be able to close that gap. Look at the way they're bursting forward. Tarek and Stewie with two. Fallen with a third, but now Kinguin respond at the last possible moment. It falls onto Reitz, and he's dropped the bomb behind him. 15 seconds. He needs to prioritize plan. He's got it back in his position. But he's going to find no cover. So close, he's got to be cautious. Tarek's going to charge it in, so he tries to pin him into the corner, but Reitz
There's no time.
with 6 HP has nothing left to do. He came off with a plant.